You're always looking for an opportunity, but we've got a great squad, great team here, and it's always a thrill to be part of that. And unfortunately, it didn't happen for me in the Six Nations, having had an injury. But I'm fortunate enough to be in the position I'm in now.
When did you get to the point where you were like up to the level where you weren't out at match ready?
Match ready? Yeah, I don't know. You can never say you're match ready at the start of pre-season, so I'm looking forward to the opportunity at the weekend to just take a step in the right direction. But I had great support from the medical team up at Ulster and down here as well. So yeah, we worked really hard to get myself right for the start of the pre-season, which we missed the first window, but we worked really hard again. And then I got the opportunity to come into camp in the Galway week, and since then it's been smooth sailing really in terms of my injury and feeling like I'm getting up to speed now.
Same thing kind of happened to yourself, Tadhg, in the sense that you were right on the money in January. I think it was that match before the Six Nations,
Exeter,
the last European game where you did your knee. That was where you were, and then this opportunity kind of slipped away again, did it, for a few months?
Yeah, it was just unfortunate timing, isn't it? I suppose there's never a good time to get injured because there's always something you want to be involved in coming up, and unfortunately for me it was the Six Nations, and obviously going into the Six Nations some of the other second rows were carrying knocks too, so there probably was potential for me to get an opportunity, but it wasn't to be, and that was just the way it was, and you just focus on getting back fit then after that. And I was back in for the Italy week, but I got my opportunity against Wales, but it obviously didn't go too well on the day, but look, I'm getting another really good opportunity this weekend against Wales again. It's fingers crossed it might go a bit better this time round.
The All Blacks and England are both on two open sides. Yourself and Peter Mann, you're not actually sevens obviously, but you're lads who get stuck in and do a lot of turnovers. Are you kind of looking at it that way, or is that your job to go do what open sides do, what the breakdown?
Not particularly. No, I think you don't want to go out of the defensive system and just start chasing rucks, because there's no point in that. It's just going to cause holes in other areas of the field. If the opportunity presents itself right in front of me, I'll certainly have a crack at the ball, but otherwise I'll be just staying in a defensive system and just looking to fit in that way.
John was just moment at all in the last few months where you thought that this opportunity was never going to come?
Me or?
Sorry,
no, it's you have bumps in the road with your injuries, so you have your dark days where you think you're not going to quite make it, but I've got great support network in my family and friends, and then in the club. So once I got on the right track for my injury, I felt like I could get back in the frame, and then fortunately had that opportunity back in May, June time, and since then I've really enjoyed being back in camp.
Joe just referred to you as a jack of all trades and a master of quite a few as well.
Yeah.
How do you view going into this weekend? Obviously, it's maybe your one and only opportunity to impress, and you've been given the chance at fullback.
Yeah, you'd like to say that the opportunities we get in training, you want to put your hand up in training. So we've had plenty of opportunities to stake your claim in training, and then got a great opportunity this weekend with a really exciting new team and new partnerships as well. So yeah, I'm buzzing about the weekend and just seeing where it'll take us.
Munster used you as a lot primarily last season, but now increasingly being shifted into the back row. What's your mindset? How are you prepping for that? Or trying to do both, or are you trying to focus on one?
No, I have to be ready for any position. I was on the benches for the back row last week, and I was put into lock because I've been asked to cover those positions. So it's just about being prepared and knowing my role in all of those positions, and just being comfortable in it. I'm more than happy to play in any of them as long as I'm on the field or in the 23. I'll put my hand up. You can throw me in a 15 if you want.
Oh, no, I won't take that.
But yeah, no, I'm happy to be in the back row. I'm quite comfortable there. I played a lot there when I was with Scarlets. I obviously I think I only played one game there with Munster last year, but it's obviously an area that I'm quite comfortable with.
Hi, we're from Japanese TV.
Oh, yeah.
And so you're born in Ireland, and rugby is obviously a sport of unity between Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland.
Yeah.
Is that true? And could you talk more about it?
Yeah, of course it is. Ireland is a big nation, and we're the Ulster boys and Connacht Munster and Leinster, we're all a team together, and we go out there with one goal, and that's obviously to win for the green jersey, and they couldn't get more unity than that.
Well, it's pretty exciting. Back row, you haven't played together with Pete and Jack in that combination before. Are you excited to play with them?
Yeah, of course. Look, Jack's an incredible player. Obviously played with him coming up through the Leinster Academy and that. So getting to play with him again is exciting, and obviously Pete, who I played alongside last year, and I know what he can bring and the leadership he brings as well. So to get an opportunity to play along those lads, it's pretty exciting.
You mentioned Cardiff in the Six Nations. Is that a game that you look back on, or has it been one that you've just tried to park?
You have to look back on it and learn from it, of course. We've gone through it, and we've certainly gone through it here as well. We've dissected it and taken what we can from it. Obviously, it wasn't a great day at the office in the end, but as I said, hopefully this Saturday will be different.
Have you the team seemed nailed down before cricket, the squad to a large extent, but that's changed now. Have you kind of flipped that into a positive yourselves internally? Gone, there's opportunities here for everybody.
I think there's always opportunity, and obviously the game at Twickenham didn't go as we'd like to plan, but I know there's guys who are in the 15 this weekend. They've got an opportunity to stake a claim, and there's guys who are hurting who will get an opportunity again further down the line, and I think that's just raised the level of intensity in training, that guys are hurting from that, and I want to make training as intense as possible to prepare as well for this weekend, because you just don't know when the next opportunity will knock.
Is that how you deal with shipping? A cruise deals with shipping 57 points. Like, how do you? Because it's such a low point. How do you build yourselves back up?
You look at it, you park it, and you move on, and you see what's next, and you turn that negative into a positive pretty quickly, and see, as you said, it becomes an opportunity for other people, and it becomes a chance for redemption for others. But I think the collective is just focused on one thing, and that's getting a positive result out of the weekend.
Well, are you ready to step in at 10 if required? Because Joe was saying you're one of the guys.
Yeah, there's a couple of guys who like to play making our backline, and I think it's something we've done really well over the last 12 months. Is guys who've stepped in at 12, 10, wherever across the backline. Like Jordan Lama's done brilliantly there as a second receiver, and I'm sure there's other guys. And yeah, I've done it in the past at Sale, and I've done it with Ulster, just the odd bit of time there. And if it ever happens, then you've got to be ready for it, as I'm sure Gary Ringrose will be ready for it, and Robbie Henshaw, whoever you can name, countless people, as Tadhg said, he'd step in there as well. So we're pretty well acquitted there, and the way training's gone this week, you'd back yourself.
What's that balance of, obviously the versatility is an asset, but you obviously want to be seen as a specialist as well. How do you strike the balance between the two?
I think throughout my career, I've always done a couple of positions, and at the start of my career, I had preferred 13, but played a good bit on the wing. And I think you take the positives that you learn what your 13's after, or you learn what your 10's after out of each of the positions. I don't really see it as something I desperately want to specialise, because I just want to be involved as Tadhg does as well. So yeah, at the moment for me, it's not about specialising. It's about enjoying any opportunity I get in whatever position it is, and using that experience as a positive, whether it impacts on another position further down the line. But I just enjoy whatever's thrown at me.